for PAX 2012. I'm here with
Ty Roberts.
And what do you do?
I am a game producer.
Great. So this is a new announcement for this week. Tell us what we're looking at right now.
This is a new announcement. This is the first ever collaboration between PopCap Games and Zen Studios. This is Plants vs. Zombies Pinball. It'll be available Tuesday, September 4th and 5th on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade accordingly. It'll be part of the Zen Pinball Suite and the Pinball Effects Suite on Xbox Live.
Now, how did you come up with this idea to put these two games together?
Well, honestly, we came up with it. We were all standing around playing Medieval Madness at PopCap one day, and we thought, you know what we ought to do is PopCap has so many great characters and fun games. We should actually make a pinball game out of it. Since we're all kind of pinball nerds, and it turns out Medieval Madness it's like a PopCap game. It's easy to pick up and play, but then as you go, it gets a lot deeper and is a lot more fun. You unlock different stuff. And we thought, well, we should totally do this. And so we started meeting in bars after work with graph paper, sketches, and some basic ideas on how things should work. And once we figured out that we were going to do a pinball game, we had a debate. We actually originally really wanted to do Peggle. And the problem was that we felt that the right game to make for Peggle was just going to be a little bit too big. So we went back to Plants vs. Zombies, and it ended up actually being a natural fit. We thought one of the cool pieces on the board would be that zombies would get up out of the board and march toward you. And in fact, Zen has actually done a great job of incorporating all of that.
So Zen Pinball tables has always been known for something really unique and special for each of the games that they do. What's really unique and special about this one?
I think this one actually has such a great organic feel to it that it's if you wanted to, you couldn't put this out in a real arcade, because you'll see a lot of the small touches that Zen did such a great job with. If you'll take a look at the watermelon launcher there, the chompers are bobbing back and forth, the sunflower's bopping along, the sun twinkles, the sign's moving, the water's even pouring and flowing. Everything has just that little bit of movement to it that I think really makes it sing as a true PopCap and Zen table. Zen obviously makes amazing pinball games, but I've said this before, and a lot of people just kind of know, but Zen gets it. When we gave them Plants vs. Zombies, they got it. They got it right away. And very, very few companies are able to do that. You're looking at Mel right now. He's actually playing quite a bit. You'll see Crazy Dave drive up in there. If you knock out Crazy Dave's taillights, he'll open up his trunk. You hit a ball in there, and you can buy some cool power-ups. As you'll see, too, we popped up a zombie. If you knock over the zombie, you get a coin. The coins can then be used as currency in Crazy Dave's store. Throughout the games, as you complete challenges, zombies will come up. There's a bowling challenge, there's a football zombie challenge, there's all kinds of different mini games and challenges. Right now, we've unlocked Mailbox Multiball. You unlock Mailbox Multiball by passing the ball through the mailbox to spell mail, and then lock 2 more balls in it, and that'll get you multiball. So some of the design elements in this that in the original board that we came up with, you'll see the sort of railings and the tubes that were patinaed and aged. The ball is still a pea. We actually originally had a pea shooter as a ball launcher. Zen did the right thing and made it a corn cob launcher, which is much better. Originally, funny enough, we actually had the launcher on the left-hand side of the table, simply because, I insisted on it, and Zen also did the right thing and moved it back to the proper side, I think. It was just something unique I thought would be sort of fun, but some of the other elements that Zen came up with the Jack-in-the-Box bonus, which is great up there. We have your classic spinner, and they used a really iconic piece from Plants vs. Zombies itself, which is the Dr. Zomboss robot. And they added that really well. They took a cue from Medieval Madness, from Funhouse, from Pub Brawl, all those classic iconic games that have one main feature piece. And they made it Dr. Zomboss, which was fantastic. We actually, I forget what ours was originally, but it wasn't good. This is far and away much better. They also kept the main activator scenarios, which is where you shoot the little, where you shoot the ball. Basically, you get your extra ball, you activate multi-ball, you do all that stuff. One of the cool things, Mel's just spelled brain, so hopefully we'll get a good mission here in a second. One of the coolest things that they did was they added this watermelon. Here comes the challenge to get zombies, by the way, which of course Mel did that right away, no problem. One of the neat things though is the watermelon launcher. So if you activate the watermelon launcher, zombie targets will actually pop up. You can then rotate the watermelon launcher with your triggers, and it'll rotate back and forth. Press A, fling a watermelon, down a zombie. Here comes Going Nuts. This is my favorite mini game ever. Zombies are popping up from the fog, and now you have coconuts coming up from the launcher. And your goal is to down and survive the zombie invasion for 1 minute. So every zombie you down gets your coins. Just like in Plants vs. Zombies, though, we do have the bucket head zombies, the cone head zombies, and they take a couple of hits to bring down. Oh no! Yeah, I can't get past that one either, Mel. Don't feel so bad. It's all right. The fog effect is great. If you actually do get this on PlayStation, if you happen to have a 3D TV, go ahead and play this in 3D. The game that Mel just played looks amazing in full stereoscopic 3D.
Is there anything else that I should be asking you that you want everybody to know about?
Yeah, real quick gameplay element. You can see now on the table that we've got the fireball. So Mel actually knocked in the torchwood. So the seed packet on the left that's glowing now, you can actually select that seed packet by hitting the little tunnel just to the right of the mailbox there. That'll change your seed selection. It'll earn you different seeds such as cherry bombs, chili peppers, and then snow peas and torchwood peas. So that'll come in really handy during your major fight against Dr. Zomboss. This is a great game, you guys. I hope you like it. We put a lot of work into it. It came all the way from some graph paper in a bar to you know, doing some presentations and just going a long way. And finally, when we found Zen, we found the right partner to really bring this thing to life. And they have just knocked it absolutely out of the park. And I love it. You know, it's very humbling to sit and watch people enjoy a game that you made. It's fantastic. Please go buy it. That's all I can really tell you. Go buy it. It's fun. Come on. Who doesn't like pinball? It's fun.
Can you remind everybody the release date and the platforms?
Sure. Release date, September 4th on PlayStation Network, September 5th on Xbox Live Arcade. There'll be about a couple bucks each, so make sure and download Zen Pinball 2 or Pinball Effects 2 in order to get the table.
That's next week. All right. Well, this is Takeshi once again from PAX 12